Namaste dosto, welcome back to my channel. Today we will be discussing about will we humans be able to conquer the death. This is the one new topic or a discussion which is coming repeatedly in across the many domains. We do see it on the internet as well, in many YouTubes. So let us, before trying to figure out what is death, I think we should look into what we are actually. We as a humans, what we are. Now, in the modern day, in the medicine, already what is happening? In modern day medicine, we are able to replace the organs. For example, we are able to replace the heart. Heart transplantation has become a routine thing. We are able to replace the liver. We are able to replace the kidney, pancreas, lung. So there are so many organs, we are able to replace them. So when you are able to replace the organs, so the organ what you have bought from somebody else, by definition, are they yours? The question, it is a big question mark actually. One has to think. So me or we are actually not the one that we came in this planet. When we are born with a set of organs, but we got changed with the application of technology. Now we are getting replaced with a more organic material, but in coming days, it is not that far, then we will be able to get replaced with many inorganic materials. It will not be that far in the future. One more, you can always see some of the replacements that happen, for example, be it a knee replacement, where the replacements are inorganic. Be it a pacemaker implantation, the replacement that happens is also inorganic. So we by ourselves are also changing. So when you get into this discussion that what we are, we always end up with a new thought. What we are then? Are we a piece of the tissue, organs, orchestroid and playing in some rhythm? That's all are we? And this, if that is the case, the me or we are just supplements which can be exchanged in between. That it amounts to. And if you think that we are something beyond this, not just the organs which are chemically reacting in between and producing the physical or social or emotional aspects, there could be something beyond that forms we. What is that? Is it soul? What Indian mythology says, is it soul? Or is it just simple data? The data which is there in our head that forms me. Then having two choices now, one soul, other is data. There are two things are coming in a way in a different direction. But now with advance in technology, there is more and more evidence that our brain could be digitally imprinted on some chip in near future. It is possible. But I don't know much about the soul. Can such a soul be done? I really don't know. I don't want to go into that dimension where the scientifically it becomes a bit difficult to discuss. But so naturally I will lean towards the digital transformation of the human mind. So if we can, probably very near nature, it will be possible for all the humans to digitally transfer their brain activity and preserve it. And such a preserved brain activity could be restarted or rebooted whenever required. Like if the perfect organ or perfect android or perfect machine is designed to fit that brain which has been data, then it can be joined with it and that person can be brought back into life. So this looks like more like an science fiction or more like an not so comforting. But the fact returns that if somebody doesn't want to die, what is the option they have? These tissues which we have possessed today, they have been designed not to live forever. Maybe that we can have a very highly improvised cellular metabolism, we can improve the efficiency to such a great extent, pull this as such organ, these organs for such longer time, maybe 100, more 200, 300, we can maybe able to do it. But having them, really pushing them beyond that without replacement, may be a bit a task. So I personally feel with coming time, the humans will conquer death in some or other form. So the death, as we know today, may not become the compulsory. It becomes an optional. It will be something like logging off from the computer. You just log off, and maybe you can set a program to take a rebirth after some time in your own form, not in just some other form. That's what is the newer vision of the death, and I don't think so that this becomes this is an unrealistic or a very impossible vision that one can possess. So the stages at which this goes would be, first the humans will represent their memories, their anxiety, their emotions, everything on some 3D chip. It will be preserved. When the same time comes, it can be given a physical shape along with that, and thus the persons can be said having taken a physical form, but not necessarily dead, not necessarily dead in between. Person could still continue to enjoy living in his digital form also, that is also possible, and could also sometimes come and go to the physical form, get back into that sort of a digital form. If you have seen Avatar movie, where the person takes a different avatar and becomes the native of that planet and becomes a human after some time, such a kind of transformation will become a reality in the near future. If not near, maybe in under 15 to 20, maybe 30 years. So take care of our health. I think so in near future, death may become optional. So if you want to prolong your life, always have a healthy food, like every day you walk brisk walking, healthy food, knock out all the habits. Don't think you are playing the last games of your field life. Always try to push your life further. Never know, maybe in 5 to 10 years down the line, what I am speaking may become a reality. At least the memory implantation will become a reality. The organ generation and the associated those things may take some more time, but the memory implantation, I personally feel, will become a reality. Take care. Till then, goodbye.